George Gervin was on the show a couple of years ago, and I said, who was the guy that you saw that game and you knew you couldn't wait to get to the arena because that guy was guarding you? And he said Kevin Greavy. And he said it in a way, he goes, Kevin Greavy. Like he knew he was putting up 40 on Kevin Greavy. Who was the guy that you knew you were going to have you couldn't wait to face?
You know, I will tell you this. I hated Kevin McHale because he's the best player I ever played against. He's the one guy who was so much bigger than me with his long arms and his great moves. I had a difficult time guarding him. And then on the other end, he was so long. He was so long. It was tough for me to get my shot off if I had to face him up.
But who was easy? Who was the guy you went, I'm putting up a big number tonight?
You know, Dan, I'll be honest with you, I ain't going to lie. I felt like that against everybody. But I'll tell you the one guy I hated. The one guy who kicked my butt all the time was Popeye Jones. I used to hate that dude. And I have no idea why. I have no idea why, because he wasn't very athletic, but for some reason he knew all the little tricks, and he drove me crazy when I played against him. Like he kicked my butt more probably than any player that I played against.
Well, you probably wanted Bird to guard you, didn't you?
Oh, Larry Bird didn't want any of this. Come on, brother. Hey, he's Larry Legend, but not on the defensive end.
You probably didn't want any piece of that off, with his offense, though.
He was great. But like I say, in my day, I mean, it was a challenge to play against him. I mean, nobody's going to stop a great player.
Yeah.
But listen, I'd rather play against him than Kevin McHale. Because Kevin was just so much bigger than me with those long arms. And Kevin, to this day, other than Tim Duncan, had the best low post moves of any power forward to ever play the game. It was a lot easier for me to guard Larry Bird because they had to set picks and things for him. I mean, because he would never stop moving. But he wasn't, Larry, as great as he was, now he wasn't one of those guys say, hey, here's the ball, score. And those are the guys that's a nightmare. Like James Harden, you're like, hey, here's the ball, score. And everybody know he's going to get it, and he still can score, get a good shot. But Larry wasn't like that. He'd be moving all around. You turn your head for a second, and he's over there in that corner. He done ran off 2 picks off McHale and Paris pick, and he's in the other corner. You turned your head for a split second. He reminded me of Reggie Miller, who never stopped moving, Ray Allen, Klay Thompson's like that, guys who never stop moving. Those are the tough guys because, they always say, you're supposed to keep one eye on your man in the ball. I'm like, well, first of all, that's not possible all the time. You got to turn your head for a split second. And when you look around, your man's in the other corner. It's not a comfortable feeling.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.